America doesn't thank you for your service. You're a disgrace.
And if I do not leave, you'll arrest me.
We'll have to, yeah.
You go ahead and do what you need to do, buddy.
So,
Threaten me some more. Threaten me some more. Litigation will start against you, Santos.
In today's video, we'll be viewing the times when vigilant citizens deliver a much-needed reality check to these corrupt cops who believe that they can use their authority in whatever way they want. In June of 2023 in Franklin County, Tennessee, officers received a dispatch call from the owner of a gas station who had connections with the sergeant and was claiming that two young boys were driving around in a vehicle playing loud music and flipping him off. However, when the officers arrived, they found a different story altogether.
What's going on, dude? What's up? What are you guys doing? Okay. You want to hang out here for a second?
Why?
Because I want to talk to you for a sececond.
I committed a crime?
Well, I don't know. Where are you coming from?
I don't answer questions.
Huh?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, come here.
Am I being detained?
How old are you?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, come here.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
What crime have I committed?
Sit down.
What crime have I committed?
You as well. Have a seat.
what's going on here? What's going on?
Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
What's going on?
Have a seat.
What crime have I committed?
Okay, so we're investigating a possible crime at Twice Dailies.
Okay.
Where are you guys coming from?
What's the possible crime?
Okay. 453. I'll take a second unit.
Officer Brown detains one of the men in handcuffs and alleges that he is investigating a crime. But up to this point, no crime had been committed. The only information given was that they had left when they were told to, played music, and flipped off police officer's friend.
Can you take your hands out of your pockets for me? How old are you?
I don't answer questions.
How old are you?
I don't ask questions.
Cool. Sounds good. We'll wait for my sergeant to show up.
Somewhere to go.
Stop.
I'm always in a hurry. God damn.
Hey, one, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4?
Congrats, you can count.
3.
I'm glad
Oh, that's a crime Vic.
I'm glad you did.
That's a crime Vic over there. Old one. I got the 4.6 liter. Too bad.
Wait, why are you handcuffed?
I don't know. I ain't committed no crime.
Why are you being detained?
That's a great question. What's the issue here?
The first mistake was failing to notice the boy was on foot, not in a vehicle. The officer didn't even bother to investigate a supposed crime before slapping handcuffs on him.
We were just walking. We didn't do nothing.
For what?
This is a public sidewalk. I ain't committed no crime.
We're on public property and we're walking.
Okay, that's great.
I was trying to
If it's
handcuffs.
determined that you're not the 2 juveniles we're looking for, you'll be free to go. Okay, but right now we have a call for service. 2
Yeah, but a call doesn't mean nothing. What have you investigated?
Okay, you're not going to tell me how to do my job and my law.
Well, you're not doing it right because I ain't committed no crime.
How old are
That's
you?
another one.
How old are you?
I don't ask questions.
Okay, good for you. Well, when you're an adult, you talk to me about adult things, but right
I
now...
don't ask questions.
Okay, it's not a question, it's a statement. You watch way too much TikTok and YouTube, don't you?
What you talking about? Always wrong to know my rights, I guess.
I'm not questioning you, I'm just explaining things, but you're going to be a wise guy. Don't really care.
I guess knowing your rights is being wise. I don't ask questions.
You don't answer questions? How old are you?
I don't ask questions.
Looks like a juvenile with me, right?
What crime have I committed?
Oh, you're already in handcuffs. Perfect. How old are you?
I don't ask questions.
All right. There you go. Under arrest.
For what?
Suspicion of curfew. Till we can prove who you are.
Suspicion of curfew?
Yeah.
What's that even mean, suspicion of curfew?
Yeah. You look like you're underage.
So if I told you if I was 21, then it'd be okay.
Then I asked for your ID.
Well, what crime have we committed?
I just answered
It's
that.
not a stop and ID state.
Yeah, Tennessee's not stopping. You can't just go to someone and say, oh, you just look a certain way, so we can arrest you.
What extremely unprofessional behavior by these officers, acting condescending towards these boys, but making up rules on the spot just to have any reason to arrest them.
I do not consent to searches or seizures.
I understand that.
Alright, well, you're violating my rights right now.
Okay, I understand.
You have an ID on you? Okay, good for you. You can answer on that juvenile if you're under age of 18.
We're under arrest for being suspicion of...
Never said under arrest.
There you go. Under arrest.
We're under arrest for being suspicion of...
Never said under arrest.
Oh.
Did I?
What does it look like to you? Am I free to go?
You tell me, street lawyer.
Are we being detained?
Yes, we're being detained, and we have committed no crimes. Guess we don't live in America no more. It's a pure tyrannical state. You must obey the government. You are not free to walk the streets, sir.
What are we doing here, officers? What are we doing here?
We'll let you know. We're the ones that are in charge right now. If you couldn't
That's
tell.
all I'm asking.
Yeah.
They're just good detain us, man. You're wasting my time. I ain't breaking no law.
Seat. Take a seat. Take a seat, man.
Let's go. Have a seat next to your friend right here.
Oh,
There you go.
they're getting physical. They're getting physical.
Listen.
I'm helping you down.
Sorry, man. I got bad legs.
Okay, I'm helping you down. So.
Oh my God.
Somewhere to beat. I'm always in on her.
Took enough for FIM for the harassment call from there. If we can prove they're overage, then they can go home.
So we haven't broken any laws. Is what I'm hearing.
You do realize that while you two guys are screwing around, wasting our goddamn time.
I'm not
people
doing
are
nothing.
actually
You came up to us. We was minding our own business.
I just got off a long shift and I'm trying to go for a walk.
Okay, so go home and stop bothering people because
We not bothering
you're
no one.
wasting
We
our
walking down
time.
the
Why do you think
sidewalk.
we're back here? Well, you're not, because your car is illegally parked on somebody's private property that's closed because you were just in your car.
When checking their IDs against their will and realizing they were of age, the officers should have let them go at that point, but their inflated egos would not allow it.
That's the thing, though. I live in America. I don't have to bow down to everything y'all say. I don't got to do whatever you say. I'm a free citizen. I ain't break no laws. I'm a free citizen.
What are they? I'll go see if they want them trespassed from the store. I'll be right back.
Are we free to go?
Nope. That's why handcuffs are on you.
They violate no rights.
I feel as though my rights are being infringed upon.
I don't mean to be rude, but like, do you guys have like medical, psychological problems, anything like that?
I actually have a hiatal hernia. It's severe.
No, like anything that would like actually make you guys act so strange and
I don't know.
I just worked a lot, so I like to take walks at night.
okay.
Get outside, you know. Since it's a free country, and I figured I could walk on public roads. I didn't know that'd be an issue.
It is when you commit crimes prior to this, but
What crime though? Like,
harassment,
Harassing who?
a gas station employee.
When?
Okay.
What evidence do you have?
Okay.
Sadly, a young man like him has more sense of investigation than these grown officers, but it's easy to arrest anyone when you're corrupt and handing out favors.
Hey, bro, I don't know if like you don't have like the proper authority at home, so like you like pent that up inside, and then you put on a uniform and you walk around.
No,
You don't know nothing about me.
I don't, but so far, I don't like any of it.
I don't like you either.
That's cool.
I wasn't bothering you. You came up on me. I was
Well, we got a
walking.
call for service.
Okay, a
Based
call
on
don't
your
mean nothing.
description, yes, it does. Gives us probable cause to detain you.
That's
And maybe you need to do a little
What crime
research
have you
before you
witnessed?
spout your
You
mouth.
haven't witnessed no crime. I ain't commit no crime. Anyone calling to say anything, that don't mean nothing.
The real crime is that you're wearing mismatching socks and the fact that you two have been rambling here for the last
Nah, the
15
real crime
minutes.
is that you came over here to detain me when I did nothing wrong.
I'll give you
You
that
searched
one.
me.
The real
I
crime is
don't
you're wasting
consent to
everybody's
searches.
time.
You wasted my time. My time more valuable than your time.
It's not, because
you on
the
the
public-
clock and you violate my
The
rights.
public pays for us to service them, and when you two
Yeah,
are
and you're not servicing no one. Who
My
you
tax
servicing?
money.
Who are you
must pay a lot of
servicing?
tax money working at Costco.
Who are you
Thank you for your
servicing?
It's still tax money.
Who are you servicing?
America thanks you for your service at Costco.
America doesn't thank you for your service. You're a disgrace.
I don't work at Costco.
Well, one of you does. Your little name tag right there.
Little name tag. They got a belittle man.
Well, it is little, so.
These officers' lives must have been so sad if the best thing they could do was argue with these bare adults much younger than them instead of preventing any real crimes.
What's his name?
What's your boyfriend? What's his name?
What's 60 to 100K a year at Costco?
What's that?
You know they make like 60 to 100K a year at Costco if you're there for a while.
Well, money's not the point. The point is that we're here. Let's hear that.
Well, you're talking about that taxpayer money.
They're servicing the public. Fire department's going to a call right now.
Yeah, and you know why no one hates the fire department?
You two are
Because the fire
too
department
stupid to make
help
adult
people.
decisions.
To walk up the side of the
Walking on
road.
the sidewalk is not illegal.
Is that not an adult's decision to make? As adults, we don't have the decision to make the walk on the sidewalk.
I I guess being a free citizen is no longer a thing.
Two questions.
No, but you got to.
I don't answer questions.
Nah, you got to. Name and badge number? Name and badge number? Is it not in your policy? No, you have to do it now. Okay, so you're violating two of our rights and you not following policy. Is that what I'm heard?
Incorrect.
That's what it sounds like.
Very incorrect, but okay.
Name and badge number?
You get it before we go.
Name and badge number? You get it. Alright. You get it.
Despite the fact that they knew these young men had committed no crime, they still had to do their buddy a favor, so the sergeant went to interrogate the store employee on them.
From here. Okay. If they're harassing y'all, they're up here, they're street lawyers and don't understand why we're getting out with them and why they have to ID themselves, and they just parked at the business back here that's closed. And
yeah, I was in the bathroom. Tyler told me they've been here for about an hour, so I went over there and I told them they need to get their gas. This isn't a hangout spot. They need to leave. And they started calling obscene names.
Fair enough. Figured when I was up here heating up my food, they spend about 5-10 minutes on the candy aisle, so I figured they're either trying to buy beer or trying to buy smokes and more than old enough.
Oh, they weren't getting it.
They look like they're about 16.
They weren't getting it anyway.
Alrighty.
You have a good night.
Alright, you dismissed.
Wishful thinking.
Freaking
frying. Yeah.
Oh, that look bones standing here all don't know what you can do.
We're stuck here with this stupid shit. People who actually need our services. Try to tell them 7 times.
The officers could do nothing but stand there looking like idiots, realizing that they had no grounds to arrest these two young men and were forced to cope pathetically. Our next case, however, will feature the point of view of a more experienced citizen who has a habit of attracting all kinds of self-interested and corrupt cops.
And if I do not leave, you'll arrest me.
We'll have to, yeah.
On September 8th, 2024, a video uploaded by the channel Long Island Audit showcased the channel owner Sean's experience with the staff and hence following police officers at the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, and, spoiler alert, it would not go over smoothly.
There's our unconstitutional signage, no recording, or... I was just taking a look at that sign, yeah. I saw that. Do you know what statute that sign is enforced under? Sir?
Good morning or good afternoon, sir.
You have a cheat sheet?
Yes, I do.
You have a cheat sheet?
Okay, yep.
For a man with a camera?
Yes.
Really?
Really.
What is the security threat or a safety issue
Because we
or
have
what's going on?
People sensitive items not on a desk and everything else, and computers are working. So, if
Do you mind if I get your first name?
No.
So you're not going to identify yourself as a public servant?
I'm going to call in my supervisor right now.
Right.
And then we'll go from there.
Can I tell you, just based on my personal anecdotal experience, that I've been in a lot of government buildings and I've never once received any sort of private or confidential information.
You can all you want to and everything else, but you cannot go in that room, or I can shut the whole facility down until you leave.
Well, I don't want you to do that. I'm just taking some pictures and video. I just had a couple questions.
There's not one on site. I'm calling her right now.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Their new tactic, ladies and gentlemen, is to close down the DMV in order to get all the people that are inside angry with you and turn against you for simply exercising your constitutional rights.
All right, sir.
Back to the cheat sheet.
Not permitted within the facility. Going to show the signs that shows that you are not prohibited, is not allowed inside. Please ask the individual to politely stop recording. If the individual continues to record, announce to customers counter service are going to be delayed. Have employees stop processing. Politely inform the individual to leave the DLC, and then the next step is to call the police.
It is insane how when the Constitution permits any free citizen to record in a public area, a public building gets away with enforcing the exact opposite of that freedom.
They shut down the DMV over a camera, yet there's so many of their cameras everywhere that are public record. It just makes no sense. I'm not getting anybody's personal information. Nothing's going on here. It's just an intimidation tactic to turn the people against us. That's just the way it works here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, law enforcement has arrived. Let's see if we can speak to them before they even get in here and get fed poison by the public servants here. It's ridiculous. Hopefully they honor their oath to the United States Constitution here. Hey guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Long Island Audit.
I am Long Island Audit. My name's Sean Paul Reyes, sir. How are you?
Nice to meet you, man. How are you?
Hey, they are. He has like a whole script. He has like a script that he reads. It's like a little cheat card that he reads, and he's like, I'm now shutting down services because there's a threat to privacy, when I'm literally standing in the lobby, in the public lobby, where anybody could see, write it down, surreptitiously record, if they wanted to have nefarious purposes. So
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk to him.
yeah, sure, no problem. No problem. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Okay, I have to ask you, what's the point of what you're doing?
Inside the building.
I'll tell you if you would like.
Please don't.
What's that?
No, I'm not, I was just wondering.
No, she just wants to learn. That's fine. It's fine. I'll tell you. Sure, no problem. So the point, if you want to know, the point of what I do is I actually work with police departments across the country on First Amendment training. I'm an activist, so I go into public buildings like this. DMVs especially have a history of treating people really poorly, and for the most part, and or public servants. I've seen them. My channel, you'll see.
Because they've been really good over here.
That's fine. If they're good, then I want to highlight that too. That's why I highlight good officers and I call out bad ones, and the good public servants and bad public servants. I think there should be transparency and accountability within our government, don't you?
No matter what kind of tactic or interrogation Sean was subjected to, he remained firm in his principles, and they could not simply shoo him away like they were used to with others.
Yeah, but is that my fault or theirs?
It's your fault.
How is it my fault? I'm not getting any.
Record on premise.
That's a sign, sir. That's not a law. That's a sign that they put up. There used to be signs that say,
messed up my whole afternoon.
I didn't do it. They did. Talk to the public servant that you pay tax dollars to that is not serving you, sir.
Okay, well, he just asked you to leave and you didn't. So now you're trespassing, is the way I look at it.
Okay, well, that's why we have the law enforcement officer. Okay, well, it's a good thing you're not a law enforcement officer, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying.
He's the one talking about forcing me out.
I'm not saying to you. I'm just saying it's both of you. It's trying to argue.
Let's go back in the quarter before so we can get our stuff done.
Second Amendment's okay.
Most people don't waste their day going around recording of it. They actually go to work.
This is my job.
People's time.
My taxes will say that this is my job. That's all.
And this is why our country's screwed up today, because of this generation.
No, it's because people want to support the Second Amendment, but you don't care about the First or any of the other ones. Most people are so ignorant they don't even understand the Constitution. It's our education system that's failing us.
This generation don't understand that.
Transparency in government. See that camera above your head? They're always watching you. But for your safety, right? It's for your safety.
I have nothing about it, so I don't have to worry.
Remember.
Interactions like these are what make Sean's job important, because so many people seem to be ignorant of their freedoms.
So I talked to them, they called up their manager.
Right.
I guess they do have a policy, and it specifically states that they don't allow people to record here.
Right.
So they're wanting you to leave.
Right. So,
and it's in their policy, specifically.
I understand that it's their policy, but, the policy doesn't trump the United States Constitution or our rights. And,
well, that's something you got to...
You walk into a dispensary that don't allow recording.
That's something you got to take up. That's something you got to take up with the state.
Well, they're not forced. Right.
You have it all on camera.
Right.
That's something, but, when they call us, and it specifically states, that they want you, I called the manager up, they want you to leave. So
right. So again, all right. That's it's their policy, but you're not policy enforcement, sir.
But here's the thing:
law enforcement.
if they're telling us for you to leave and they don't want you here, that's all.
But I'm not breaking any laws. This is a public building.
But they don't want you here. You're disrupting their.
So if somebody didn't want me here because I was a Muslim or Jewish citizen,
there's private information.
Where? Officer, when you allow public servants to have discretion,
Yeah.
what's next? It's because I'm holding a camera in my hand in a public lobby, or is it going to be because of skin color, race?
Yeah, they just don't want you here. So obviously, you have to leave.
All right. Well, are you going to arrest me if I don't leave? Because then that's what I need to that's what I need to hear, so they're able to hold you accountable. Because that's
again when we get called to a place, and that's our.
But your job is to uphold your constitutional oath, sir.
Yes. Again, I'm just telling you, that they want you to leave. So.
And if I do not leave, you'll arrest me.
We'll have to, yeah. And I don't think that's gonna.
Can I please?
I don't think it's gonna solve it.
Sure. I had such high hopes for you guys. I really did. I had such high hopes. There's nobody being hurt, nobody being bothered.
Yeah.
None of that.
All right. Thank you. We have to continue on business here, all right?
Insane. You guys don't have body cameras here?
What's that?
You guys don't have body cameras?
Yes, yeah, we have.
Oh, but you don't.
I'm working off-duty detail. I came to assist because there was a disturbance.
A disturbance, a camera, right. Got it. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to be holding them accountable. This is insane. I had such high hopes for these officers here. What department is it?
Unfortunately, at the end of the day, the state isn't run with the best interests of the citizens, but only on the petty feelings of those in charge. However, not everyone is willing to be as respectful or hold back as much as Sean when it comes to these egotistical officers, just like in this next case.
You go ahead and do what you need to do, buddy. Threaten me some more.
Go ahead.
Threaten me some more.
Go ahead.
Litigation will start against you, Santos.
On May 22nd, 2022, a video uploaded to the channel, Always Film the Police, revealed the following incident after the channel owner flipped off an officer on the road, bruising the officer's ego and getting himself pulled over.
What are you pulling me over for? Legal pullover. A legal pullover, buddy. You just pulled me over unconstitutionally. Do you understand that?
Hey, you're speeding.
I'm not speeding.
You talk about me
I got a fucking dash cam with my GPS on it, buddy.
Listen. You flipped me off while I'm driving down.
That's not illegal, buddy. It's not illegal. You just committed a crime. Nope, you're not getting license and registration. I haven't committed no crime. What's my crime?
You're the guy that's always pulling.
What's my crime, buddy?
Give me your license and registration.
What's my
You're
crime?
speeding. I paced you.
Pace me.
You're in front of me.
Let me see your thing. Let me see your gun. Let me see your gun, buddy. You paced me.
Gun.
Get out of here. Let me see your radar gun. I'm not giving you registration. You pulled me over unlawfully, sir. Santos, number 620.
Yeah, Santos 620. Give me your license and registration.
No, I'm not giving you my license and registration. You pulled me over unlawfully, buddy. Unlawful pullover. You gonna let me go to work now?
No.
Yeah,
Give me your
okay.
license and registration.
Okay. I'm not giving you. Under what? If I don't, what are you gonna do?
Failure to identify.
That's a secondary crime, dude. That's a secondary crime.
That's an arrestable offense.
Is it?
Yeah.
What'd you pull me over for?
I told you speeding. Give me your license.
Speeding. I'm giving you my license registration under threat of arrest.
All right,
and your
threat.
litigation, buddy.
Let's go.
Litigation. Litigation. Here's my registration.
All right, cool.
And you're going to litigation, buddy.
Okay. Hey,
you are. No problem, buddy. No problem.
Already it seemed he had no patience for this officer as he smugly pulled up to his window ready to vilify and arrest him for any reason the officer could make up.
So when I was yelling at him to begin with and telling him he was doing 75 in a 45, he didn't pull me over. But when I flicked him off, that's when he decided to pull me over and say I was speeding. So we have an unlawful pullover here. So now there's a bunch of cars coming. Code 3. This guy called a bunch of police for code 3 for nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Even after getting his license and registration, which should have resulted in a ticket at worst, the officer still summoned other police like a bunch of thugs ready to mug him.
You call backup code 3 for a speeding ticket and a camera, you coward.
Hey.
You're a coward, buddy.
You're receiving your speeding ticket.
Good.
Right?
Give me my speeding ticket and get away from me.
Get away.
I don't need no more lawful directions from you, buddy.
Whose truck is this, though? Is your work truck?
I don't answer questions. Give me my
I'll
ticket.
be in contact with your work company as well, all right, man?
You go ahead and do what you need to do, buddy.
So,
threaten me some more.
Go ahead.
Threaten me some more.
Go ahead.
Litigation will start against you, Santos.
Hey.
The officer managed to touch a nerve with the man by even threatening to get him fired from his job, rightfully triggering a strong reaction against him. And if everything went right, hopefully that officer got sued. That brings us to the end of today's cases. Please consider showing your support by liking this video and make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these cops getting their stuff handed to them. Also, if you enjoyed this video, Check out this next video right here.